we have come to our closing session. It's time to soon award the winner of our pitching competition, and then let the floor to Minna to say her final words. Last night in Kukonhiekka, Minna and I were saying that our cheeks were already hurting from too much smiling, so maybe we will have some cramps in the evening, but it's only positive. Yes. Before we move on to the results of the pitching competition, can I have the next slide? I just want to take the opportunity to thank our wonderful partners, without whom this event could never have been possible. So thank you all for believing in our vision and letting us do it. Big applause to our partners. And then I would like to bother our honorable jury members once more and ask you please to join me here on the stage. Few words for your impressions of the day and how are you feeling after these 2 days?
Thank you. It's been very intensive 2 days with very high quality pitching competitors and companies and ideas. So it was a kind of a toughie also, but very pleasant to see also applicants and contestants from other countries. I'm so very happy that you've been able to lure them here in the midst of Finnish summer as at best.
So how I am feeling after this, I must say a little bit dizzy. So as I said in the beginning, I'm looking forward to learn new things and definitely have done so. So lots of learnings and definitely been very interesting. Also discussion beside the company pitches. So thank you all.
Yeah, I must agree what you said, and I think today it was really like tough decisions to be made. But yeah, it was really interesting to see so many different ideas and pitches, and so thank you all for participating in the contest.
I must also agree with everything already said, and must highlight also that it has been a great 2 days for myself to learn a lot of new things, and in the end many of the things that I have learned here, it's things that I have even never thought about or totally new things for me, but in the end many dots are connecting around a common theme of sustainability here that we all want to work for. So thank you for great pitches and great discussions during these days on my behalf.
Thank you, jury members. And as you know, we had in total 23 really cool startups pitching on stage yesterday, and the jury really had a difficult choice to select the 11 best ones for today's finals, and in the end they had to choose the winner. And even this was a very difficult task. We did succeed finally selecting the winner, but actually the jury decided to raise a couple more teams with the Honorable Mention Award. And our jury has some justifications why these teams were picked. So I would like Juhans to start first.
Thank you. So one of the honorable mentions goes to Gaiano. Some applauses for Gaiano. And a few motivations why we decided with the jury. So first of all, today's pitch in comparison to yesterday's pitch was a great improvement. So the coachability, that you took our advice seriously and you had a great and very clear PowerPoint presentation, which was clear, so with a lot of pictures just telling the essence of your solution. And second of all, we have discussed a lot about this, and you emphasized it well in your pitch that to improve sustainability of agriculture by carbon sequestration is a great opportunity to reduce the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So that's a huge potential, we think, for the sustainability aspect. And also, we see it as a long-term investment in the soil, better yields, in that way to feed the growing population of the world. And last but not least, the possibility to apply this product with current equipment, sprayers, also together with, for example, a fungicide treatment. We think it's efficient way of doing it. So very nice, and congratulations.
And we also want to reward another team with an honorable mention award. Tuija, please.
Okay, so we also wanted to give this award to EOD Europe. So applause. Yeah, just I think you also improved your pitch for today, and it made your idea and product more clear to the jury. So thank you for that also, and we appreciated the structure of your team, that you have sought for advisors to get the customer point of view there, but also to include also the research and do it together with the customers. And you had a realistic knowledge of the market. You are aware that there are competitors, but we also see that with your product there is a big potential, and there are different possibilities to go to. So that is something that we thought that there is a big potential, and that we wanted to award you for. Thank you.
And we have a third honorary mention. We go one slide back. Thank you.
And third one goes to Agronnect. And the first impression of your service was that is there really farmers who want to get the advice from the expert who is far away from him? That sounded a little bit weird, but when thinking a little bit more in details, there is lots of farmers who are, let's say, far away from optimal operation, and they are living in the areas where the support network is not that good as maybe here or many countries in Europe. But so there is a big potential on the customer demand, and on the other hand, the service model could be scaled for some other, let's say, opportunities as well to give the guidance and support outside the topic we have been discussing today. So there is great potential. And also we like the vision you have. Now you are gaining the database with the consultancy, and then in the end having an AI maybe to support the process and make it even more efficient. So good job.
And finally, we are coming down to our winner of the pitching competition, and Annukka will be the one to announce our winner.
Yep, thank you. Just to say first, as I already started, so much, very many thank yous, in a Finnish way said, very many thank yous for all of you being part of this. We've mentioned now 3 that got the honorary award, and then I will be announcing the one who wins the things. But I think you're all winners, that you came here, you stood up, presented once again your idea, And that's more that has so much value to what you're doing from here on. Some of you are I've met before, some other places, and I do encourage you all to go again and again and step up and tell about your idea, your company, your product, to make sure that people learn about it more. You are doing an excellent job in the sustainability side, on the agriculture side, so that's what this is all about. And this is why this was so very hard for us to choose the winner. But the winner was chosen by, or the best thing, or the one thing that stood up was actually the clear value proposition for the customer. What the customer is getting, what the product is, how easy it is to understand and to use also. Other qualities that we paid attention was that there was a great leap in development of sensory technique, and there are many countries, many markets still to be conquered. Not probably Finland, but the most promising markets are somewhere else, and the company or the idea, the product will be serving all their customers in very many ways. So I applause to Soil Scout for this.
Congratulations. And here you go.
Anything you want to say?
Yeah, Dr. Johannes is the founder, and with our another founder, Mr. Jussi Sirkia, who made this sensor and technology. I think we need to clap a hand for him and the team first. And what I have learned with this team during the past almost 2 years is that we all really love what we do, honestly. It's a heart. So probably you have felt it in the pitch deck because we live it every day. We see what actually customers looking for, and we keep developing that. And we do our best no matter what time is that. Could be a meeting at 5 a.m. with New Zealand, or anything to 11 p.m. with US. We are all in. Hopefully we can make a difference. That's the whole purpose, and we can make our soil and earth better place to live, if not so cliche. But we do our best. Thank you.
Time for some photos.